Hello mares, welcome back to another episode of my SimCity BuildIt series, episode 4 now. So I have got a couple of goals for this episode I've been thinking about. I want to hit level 5, which should be pretty easy because we're only 15 experience from it, and then get a decent way towards level 6. I also want to upgrade all of these residential buildings we've got here with the green ticks on. And then I wanted to finally take a look at the commercial buildings. We've got the hardware store here, the red one, and then this sort of whiter building, I think it's the building supply store, that one. And I want to use possibly a little bit of the sim cash here, the free sim cash we got, to upgrade the number of production slots. But before we get into those things, let's go ahead and name our city. I asked for some suggestions over the last couple of episodes, and I've had quite a few in on YouTube and over on Twitter, so thanks to all of you who took the time to do that. I really do appreciate it. I tried to communicate on Twitter a fair bit, tweeting out things like sneak peeks and early links to videos and stuff, as well as other kind of gaming related topics and things that I find interesting. So you can find me on there as @allyourblocks and get involved in the conversation too if you want to. So the name we are going with is Blocktopia. And a big thanks to, it was 343rd Player, that's their name, on YouTube for the suggestion. So thanks very much to them, and that is the name of our city. And I like kind of what that represents, and hopefully we'll be able to build a well-designed city to live up to that name. So let's get into this episode. I had about 25 space in my city storage at the end of last episode, and since then I've gone ahead and filled it up. As you can see, we've got tons of nails, we've got metal, we've got a bunch of wood, we've got hammers, I built a bunch of planks and stuff as well. So I'll try and keep the grindy resource creation stuff like that off camera between episodes, that sort of inactive time. But let's go ahead and start upgrading. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk a little bit about one of the things... Oh, level up straight away. Right then, well let's see what new stuff we've got, and then I'll do the talky bit. So we've got service category fire, so we'll probably need to use that fairly early, and then a city hall as well, and I think that's the one you can use for taxes. We've also got a small fire station, and a basic fire station, and then probably the big one as well. And the deluxe fire station. Okay, cool. Anything else? Oh, plastic as well, so we can build plastic. New production unlocked. I guess that will be in the factories. Let's take a quick look at those now then, I guess. So here's fire. Oh, we are going to need that straight away, aren't we? It's going to punish us, isn't it, if we don't do that. So, ooh, 6,100, 11,000. I wonder if we could... Yikes, okay. We're going to have to think quite carefully about positioning stuff and fire coverage once we've upgraded. Let's go back to upgrading all of these buildings though. So yeah, something I touched briefly on in the first episode was kind of that SimCity BuildIt is very different from what we've come to expect from the SimCity franchise over the years. And I've seen quite a few people getting quite annoyed and irate on Reddit and Twitter and other places about SimCity BuildIt, which is a bit strange. I mean, I think you can take it kind of one of two ways. You can either get really disgruntled about a new game which, you know, is a bit of a departure from the series, yes, or you can see it as something which, you know, extends your gameplay on a mobile device if you want, your possible enjoyment of the SimCity franchise, or, you know, brings new people to the game and gets them interested in it, which, you know, potentially guarantees the future of the SimCity series in the long term, and that surely is a good thing if it's something you love. So yeah, I find that sort of the angry, disgruntled viewpoint a bit strange, and I think actually it's a good way to extend your gameplay. So yeah, do you smell smoke? It looks like we're going to need to do this fire coverage. So let's finish upgrading these residential buildings one by one, and hopefully we've got enough stuff stored up for these. That's the last of our nails. Oh yeah, get some hammers there, and let's go ahead and get some more nails made. We will need some metal. Got a bunch of wood stored here as well. Oh, I wonder if you can drag and drop these. Oh, you can. Awesome. Right, so you don't have to... you can just drag... Right, if you just drag the metal down here and then pull to the right, you can just drag right across. Ooh, Tiny Town. What was that? Is that an achievement? That looked like some kind of achievement. Where do we find that out? Build a fire station. Yes, I do want to do that, but I don't know where I'm going to do that yet. And I might have to reconfigure my city here a little bit to sort of have a road down this way and then try and get it in a square in this kind of area, to make sure that we can actually use the fire coverage properly. Well, that's the one I really want to build, isn't it? But 42,100, we do not have enough simoleons for that. I think we may have to go with the basic fire station. I might take a little bit of time to think about that, then maybe do that next episode. My neighbour's playing with matches, that does not bode well. Okay, so let's tap the... is that the town hall? City hall, that was what we were trying to build, wasn't it? Yes, we got a city hall. So let's put that down here for now. This is the place where you can collect taxes, apparently. So we tap that. Wow, 2,500 straight off the bat. That's nice. Excellent. Let's upgrade this residential building as well. And now we'll take a look at our... Yes, level up again. Fantastic. Mayor, did you know that you can now build an additional factory to boost your productions? We've also unlocked Mayor's Mansion. More factories are available. And I think I saw I could build different factories as well a minute ago. We've also unlocked measuring tape there, so let's take a look at factories. Yeah, we can now build these basic factories. So this is a building price of 500, a production capacity of 3, and a dirty radius of 10 by 10. I don't think it matters a great deal right now, because I'm not playing a huge amount of kind of active time. I don't really want to spend any money on the factories. So I think I will just go ahead and build another small factory, and then maybe when we unlock the mass production one, high tech 5 slots, nanotech 5 slots, and no dirty radius. Okay, I guess we'll have to choose at what point we move to a bigger factory, more slots. Rate SimCity BuildIt, not right now. Okay, so let's tap some of these. We do need to build a fire station, so we should do that fairly soon. We've got some more of those storage bars, and we want to go ahead and make nails. That's what I was doing. So let's do that in the building supplies store, and then we're going to take a look at the slots for SimCash. So right, building supplies store right now, we can build nails at 5 minutes. We can build these planks at 30 minutes, and I assume... Oh, well, there we go, bricks, it tells us. So that requires level 13. Wow, that's a long way away. So we don't really need to... I assume that's going to be the next thing we unlock, so we're not really going to use an extra slot massively there right now. What about the hardware store? So the hammers, 14 minutes. The measuring tapes, 20 minutes, and they need plastic. We'll need to make some of that. And then the shovel requires level 9, so that's actually going to be sooner, isn't it, in terms of unlocking. I think let's just go with 1 extra slot on each for now, because that will give us a little bit more flexibility kind of in episodes, and then probably kind of between as well. So we will need to build some more stuff. Let's get some more metal down. Oops, how do we... Yeah, there we go. Drag it across, and then it just stacks both of them, so you don't have to drag it twice. Let's build some plastic as well. There we go. 9 minutes for those, and we got 14 of those. We don't need lots of those, and some more metal. Okay, cool. Right, and so let's think about this fire situation. Where's our... How many residential buildings have we got? Let's go to power for that one. So we got... Demand is 12, so we've got 12 residential buildings right now. 1 zone here, which isn't built on, so we've got 13. And our water capacity is 18. So if we could get sort of fire coverage that would cover sort of an 18 sized residential space, that might be a decent way of doing it. But I don't know if we can actually do that without building 10 by 12. That's going to be tight. I feel like we probably need to build the basic fire station here. So if we're going to do that, we will have to sort of temporarily abandon our lovely city plans for our nice main high street and probably move the sort of central area of the city down this way here, or over to this side and have a road sort of coming off the side, and then we'll try and get our buildings round in a square. So let me take a quick pause, I think, on the video. I'll do a little bit of reorganising. We'll move some of these buildings around. I'll create a little road loop kind of out this way. I'll put the buildings around it because that's just going to be a bit fiddly and not much fun to watch on camera. And then I'll come back and then we'll look at where we're going to put our fire station down. Right then, so we are back, and I've done a fair bit of redesigning here. I've moved all of the residential buildings over to this side. I've just moved the road around as well that we had that was all the way along this bottom edge here, and I've put it sort of 2 squares back so you can see it there on the right hand side. And I found that you can bulldoze roads, which is quite handy. So you just tap the road thing on the right hand side here, and if you want to remove a road just there, we tap that and there we go. And there's no refund on that because it didn't cost us anything to build, but there is an upgrade function here in the middle, so I assume later roads will cost us more, and then maybe we'll get some money back, or a portion of the money back, when we upgrade. But the purpose of moving all the stuff over here was to get fire coverage down, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go for the basic fire station. It's a bit pricey, it's half our simoleons right now. But the small one just isn't going to cover the kind of area we need, so that's no good. So basic fire station, and I think if we go in here, that will be just about perfect. We'd probably put it there, and we might even be able to move the road sort of on the left hand side here later on, and then maybe get another building in. But that looks about right for now. That seems to cover all the buildings. So let's put it there. There we go. And that's our fire coverage sorted, hopefully. We're going to have to be a bit careful, I think, about level ups, because as soon as you level up, you seem to get a ton of stuff unlocked here. So when we get... I wonder when police will get unlocked. Does it say? Level 12, level 12, level 12. Right, okay. So well, I think we've got a couple of levels before we have to worry about that. What about sewage? When's that? Sewage is level 8. Yikes. Okay, so that's quite soon. That's probably going to be the next thing. About waste management, that's 14. Let's check all the services actually. Health, level 16. Okay, right. So level 8 is our next kind of big expense, I suppose. And what we will be able to do is collect these taxes on a daily basis. So here we go. Oh, yeah, look, keeping Sims... Oh, let's tap back into that. Keeping Sims happy here is going to be really important, because we get, what, 2,621 simoleons there every 24 hours. I wonder if that's game 24 hours or real life 24 hours. I don't know. But we get 20% tax rate there, all the way down to 0, I guess, when they're not happy. So we'll have to watch that. Let's tap a few of these. Thanks for thinking about fire safety. Good, so they're happy now. We got some storage bars. So we can't upgrade these yet. I do want to try and upgrade the city storage as much as possible. I think that's going to be one of the key things in terms of your ability to collect stuff and store things and upgrade things quickly on the fly. Oh, I need to make sure I do that drag and drop thing like that. There we go. That's the better way to do it. Yeah, we're going to need to make sure we have space in the city storage, I think. And where is... Oh, we can't collect anything there because we've got storage is full. Yeah, well, there we go, exactly, straight away. Okay, let's... can we put some more nails in? Collect finished items, tap that. Let's have those, that's the nails. And let's upgrade the last few of these if we can. And then I think at that point we will call it an episode and move on to next time. We're rattling through the experience actually in the top left. So yeah, we're sort of a quarter of the way to level 7 already. So upgrading residential buildings here is obviously going to speed us along quickly. So we might want to kind of take a pause, a few days between episodes to make sure, or maybe even a bit longer, to make sure that I earn enough cash to make sure I've got money to build the next things as they come along. I love this park. Oh yeah, and I moved the 2 parks around as well, so they're right, the ones here, and and you can see the other one up here at this end. We're getting a bonus of 175 sims for those right now, so that's pretty good. We are wasting a little bit of space, or we're losing a little bit of the influence along here because the fire coverage doesn't reach to this side of the road, so we might have to think about that later on. Oh, there we've got more money from the town hall. Was that city hall? 27 simoleons. City hall that was. The other one was town hall. Cool. Okay, well I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you've got anything you'd like to see me do in the next episode, if you think there's something I should focus on doing, like leveling up or trying to get money or design a nice city, then please let me know in the comments below. And also let me know what you think about SimCity BuildIt so far. What do you think of the game compared to the the sort of current franchise? Do you think it's a good thing for the franchise? Do you think it attracts more players, or do you think it's too much of a departure that it dilutes the wider SimCity experience? I'd love to know what you think, so please let me know your thoughts, and until next time, have a great day wherever you are, enjoy whatever you're gaming with currently, and I will see you next episode.